Yeah, sorry. Okay, so the first figure which I have is called cuboid. Now, what is a cube? Okay, what is a cube and what is a cuboid? Let's start with cube. So cube looks like this, like every side has same dimension, right? This is how a cube looks like.
Yes.
Okay. And second will be cuboid. So cuboid means all the three sides can have different measurements. So this is how a cuboid looks like. Understood? Right. So you have to learn three things here. One is called the lateral or curved surface area. I'll explain what is it. Then what about the total surface area? And then its volume, right? Okay. So the nomenclature I'm using that I'm not writing, but you know that L will represent my length. Understood? B will represent my breadth. So I hope you understand this. And H will be representing height and like this. Understood? R, small
Yes.
r will be radius. So this will be my nomenclature. So anyway, I'll write if there's something new. Okay, now let us come to cube, right? So cube means if I talk about volume, so volume of the cube is L cube, where L is the length of one side, right? And because all the sides are equal, so all the sides are L, so it is L cube. And lateral surface area means if you remove the top and bottom, only 4 surfaces you are taking. Now you have a square whose one side is L, another side is also L. So what is the area? Area is L square. And if you are taking 4 squares, so the surface area will be 4L square. Understood? This is called lateral surface area. And total surface area, you have 6 faces, so it will be 6L square. Understood, Amna?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let us come to cuboid. So cuboid, the volume is simply length into breadth into height. So all these formulas you have to remember. And if I come to lateral surface area, now you have a rectangle here, right, Harsha? So this is length and this is, let's say, breadth of the rectangle. So the area is L into B. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. And then one rectangle on the opposite side. Now if I take like this rectangle, so this is, if this is breadth, so I think this I should take height, and this one let me take breadth. I mean, this is height and this side is B. Understood? This side is L. Is that clear?
Yes.
So the area of this front face will be L into H. Similarly, area of this face will be B into H, right? So you have 2 of L into H plus then 2 of B into H. Understood? These areas you are adding. So it will be, how can I write it? Like
H plus
2, okay, 2L plus 2H, right? Then I have 2B plus 2H. So, oh, sorry, it was into, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, 2H I can take common, then I have L plus B, right? This way you can write. Understood?
yes.
So 2 into L plus B into H. And then you are adding the top area also. So this is the top area. So that means this is length right? And this side was your breadth. So in this, you are again adding 2L into B. Is that okay? Hamna,
Yes.
Hamna, is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the total surface area will become 2 into L into B, right? Plus, then next B into H, right? And then plus, then next H into L. So this will be the total surface area of the cuboid. 2 into LB plus BH plus HL. Okay. Next. So the next figure, the third figure you have to study is called right circular cylinder. Now, what is a right circular cylinder? It means a cylinder looks like this. Now, please try to understand. This is cylinder, right? Okay. And the base is a circle. So let's say this is radius r of the circle and this is height. So the height and radius should be perpendicular to each other. Understood? So this kind of cylinder is called a right circular cylinder because it can be like this also. If let's say this is the base and let's say it is the shape is like this, so it is apparently looking it is like a cylinder, but it is not a right circular cylinder. Have you got it?
Yes.
So this type of cylinders are not in the syllabus. This one you have to study. This is a right circular cylinder. So again, let us write the formula for it. So one is curved surface area. So whenever you have a curve, so you will call it curved surface area, otherwise lateral surface area. And then total surface area, and then volume. So curved surface area, if I come to, now this base is a circle, right? So what is the, if this is radius r, what is the circumference? It is 2 pi r, understood? And then you are multiplying this, like you have one circumference, you are placing another circumference on it, then one more circumference on it. So basically you are multiplying everything by h, understood? So the surface
Yes.
area become 2 pi r h. It's like you have a ring, let's say a bangle, then you place another bangle on it. So what is the total height? It is 2 pi r, right? Plus 2 pi r, that means two bangles you are placing. No, 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 not 2 pi r. I mean, just a minute. You write it like this, like height of one bangle is 2 pi r into 1, right? One more bangle you are placing, so into 2. One more bangle you are placing on it, into 3. So if you are placing h bangle, so it will into h, understood? So from there you have the formula 2 pi r h. Is that okay, Amna?
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
let us come to total surface area. Now in total surface area, you have the top also, and then you have the bottom also. So the curved surface area, that is 2 pi r h, plus area of the top, that is pi r square, plus area of the bottom, which is again pi r square, the area of the circle. Okay. So the total surface area becomes 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. Sometimes it is written like this. You can take 2 pi r common and r plus h. But anyway, this is easier to remember, whichever you wish. Right? Okay. Now volume. Volume is like area of the base, that is pi r square, and multiplied by the height, that is h. So this is the volume of the right circular cylinder. You can make a figure where you can show the height is h and radius is r. Okay, next. Now, fourth figure you have to study is called right circular cone. Right? Right circular cone means, again, a cone looks like this, right? This is a cone. Sorry, draw it properly. So this is the radius r of the base and this is height. So again, your height and radius have to be perpendicular to each other. So then it will be called a right circular cone, because otherwise you can have a cone like this also, isn't it? Right? So this one is
Yes.
not a right circular cone. This one is a right circular cone. Now, there is one thing you have to mention here. This is r and this height is this one, right? This is straight. This is height. And this one, the slope, this is called the slant height. Okay, this is represented by small l. So l is actually slant height in this case. So this is something new. So this is curved surface area, and then I'm writing total surface area and volume. Curved surface area, please remember, this is pi r l. Okay, l is the slant height. And total surface area is, that means your curved surface area, that is pi rl, plus area of the base, which is a circle, so pi r square. And sometimes it is written like this, so it is pi r common and then r plus l. This way also you can remember. And volume is, please remember, it's 1/3 pi r square h. And in case of right circular cone, if you want to find how much is the slant height, so you can use Pythagoras theorem, because it's a right angle triangle, so it will be simple under root of h square plus r square, right? From Pythagoras theorem. Okay, next. The fifth figure is sphere. Sphere, you know, it's a ball like three-dimensional. So we write the we write the curved surface area, then total surface area and volume. Now curved surface area is 4 pi r square, right? Total surface and curved surface are same in case of sphere. Everywhere it is curved, so it is also 4 pi r square. Fine, Amna? Okay. And the volume is 4/3 pi r cube, where r is obviously the radius of the sphere. Okay, next is hemisphere. So hemisphere means if you just cut the sphere into two parts. So how does it look like? It will look like this. It's like a bowl, right? This is the radius, r. So what will be the curved surface in this case? Just half of it, right? So it will be 2 pi r square. Harsha, right?
Yes.
Okay. Total. Now total will be different, right? Because total means this 2 pi r square is already there, the curved surface area, plus you have area of the top, that is again a circle, so pi r square. Okay,
Yes.
right? So this will become 3 pi r square, please remember. Now what about the volume? Volume is again half of a sphere, exactly half, so it will be 2/3 pi r cube, just half of a sphere. So I think this much is enough. Then with the help of questions, we will understand how to use them. So let's start with exercise 13.1. So I hope you are having your book with you. Please open it. Question number 1. The two cubes, each of volume 64 centimeter cube, are joined end to end. Find the surface area of the resulting cuboid. So you have like two cubes, right? How to draw a cube? So this is one cube. And then you have another cube here, which you have joined. So the combined figure is now a cuboid. Understood? Now volume of one cube is given. Which is how much? Which is 64 centimeter cube. And you have to find the surface area of the resulting cuboid. Understood? Is that clear, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So first of all, let us consider a single cube and let us try to find the length of its side, right? So if this is, let's say from here to here, if I call it L, right? The length of this cube. So volume of cube means L cube is equal to 64, fine, 64 centimeter cube. So that my L becomes how much? Cube root of 64 is 4. 4 into 4 into 4 is 64. Or if you are not able to find like this, you can make factors, right? So 2 into 3 and then 2, 2 into 16, then 2 into 8, 2 into 2, so 4, 2 into 2, 2 into 1. Now you want to find cube root. So, sorry, you make pair of 3, right? Now you take 1 from each, so you get 4. In case you have forgotten, so that way. So it will be 4 centimeter. So centimeter cube, because you're taking cube root, it will become centimeter. So the length of one cube is 4 centimeter. So what is the length of, therefore, length of cube is equal to 4 centimeter, right? Now what is the length of cuboid then? Now look here, this length is 4 centimeter plus one more cube you have, so another 4 centimeter. So this total will become the length of the cuboid. That means 8 centimeter.
Yes, ma'am.
This is L plus L, so that means 8 centimeter. Fine, Harsha? Okay. Now what is the breadth of cuboid? Okay, how much is the breadth of cuboid? Who will tell me? Yes, Hamna. Okay, Harsha is trying to join. Okay, she's having some issue, I think. Okay, Hamna, see this, whether
Ma'am,
it's a cube,
four,
yeah,
four
it will,
cent.
yes, it will remain 4, right? Everywhere it's 4. So the breadth will remain 4 centimeter. Harsha, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got disconnected.
Okay. So Harsha, simply I have combined two cubes together. So the total length of cuboid now becomes L plus L, that is 8 centimeter. Understood? Now breadth of cuboid will remain 4 centimeter because this side is also L. So this side is also L. So breadth is 4 centimeter. Now what about the height of cuboid? Who will tell me?
4
4
centimeter.
centimeter because it's not changing. So again 4 centimeter. Now you have to find the surface area of the cuboid. What is the formula?
Two LB plus PH.
Yes, so when it is not written that lateral surface area, that means you have to find the total surface area. Understood? So whenever in the question you have surface area, that means total surface area. So 2 into LB plus BH plus HL. Okay. Now put the value, simple. So 2 into L is 8 into 4 plus 4 into 4 plus 4 into 8. So 2. This is 32 plus 16 plus again 32. So this is 2 into how much is it? 6 and 4, 0, carry 1, 8, 80, right? This is 160 centimeter square. See, this is area, okay? Area will have unit of square only. Understood? Because whenever we find area of something, we take only two lengths. For example, area of cube. So this is length cuboid like or rectangle. So area length into breadth. So 1 centimeter into another centimeter. So you get the answer in centimeter square. So when you are dealing with area, the answer will be square units. When you are dealing with volume, because you are taking 3 sides, so answer will be cubic units. Understood?
Ma'am, when we find the total surface area, the side in between, we also need to cancel that, right?
Sorry, say again, your voice got disconnected.
Ma'am, the side, ma'am, the one square in between.
Mm, yes.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear. No, I think we don't have to subtract that because Harsha, now just don't look at the inner side. Now look at the figure like this. Don't look at, we have already substituted that thing here when we have changed the length from 4 to 8. Understood? That thing is
Okay,
also,
ma'am.
that thing like has been compensated here. Now the cuboid is actually looking like this, whose new length is 8, this is 4, and this is also 4. Simple. Now find its surface area.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. That which you are saying, Harsha, is you will do it when you will separately find out the surface area of two cuboids. First of all, you want the surface area of one cuboid. So, sorry, one cube. Then you find the surface area of the second cube. Then you are adding it. Okay. So that means if you are adding it, so the middle side will be added twice. But in the cuboid, the middle side is of no use. So then you will subtract. I hope you got the point.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hamna, any confusion here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Right. Second question. A vessel is in the form of a hollow hemisphere mounted by a hollow cylinder, right? So you have a hollow hemisphere, means you have a hemisphere which is actually empty, right? Hollow means there's nothing here. And mounted by a hollow cylinder. Mounted means something is on the top of it. So there's a cylinder which is on the top of it. It's like this. This is the figure. The diameter of the hemisphere is 14 centimeter. So that means from here to here, the length is 14 centimeter, right? This is the diameter. And the total height of the vessel is 13 centimeter. So that means from here to here, like bottom, here. This total height is 13 centimeter. Understood? Okay. Find the inner surface area of the vessel. Okay. See, in this question, you have to avoid the thickness because the cylinder can be like this. There can be a thickness to it. Understood? It might look like this. Fine, Harsha? So in this case, the outer surface
Yes,
area will be different as the inner surface area because the radius will be different. The outer radius you can see is bigger. The inner radius you can see is smaller. So you are going to get different area. But in this question, you have to just avoid this thickness. Okay. The R will remain R. I hope you're getting it. Unless it is mentioned, you have to avoid it. Right? Okay.
Okay.
So it is given that diameter of hemisphere is equal to how much? 14 centimeter. So how much is radius of hemisphere? Obviously 14 divided by 2 centimeter. So this is 7 centimeter. This is the radius of the hemisphere. So you can obtain the curved surface area of the hemisphere. So curved surface area of hemisphere. Yeah, what is the formula? Just half of the curved surface area of sphere. So this is 2 pi r square.
2 pi
Right?
r.
Yeah, 2 pi r square. Area, this is right. 2 pi r square. So put everything. So take pi, you have to take pi 22 by 7. If it is given in the question that take 3.14, then put 3.14. Otherwise, you can take 22 by 7 into r. R is 7 into 7. So 1 7 will cancel out and then you multiply. So it is like 44 into 7. 7 into 4 is 28. Carry 2 and 308 centimeter square. Right? See from where you're getting centimeter square. This is just a number. Pi is also another number. And then you have r square. So this is 7 centimeter. This is 7 centimeter. So you're getting a centimeter square. Okay. Now let us come to cylinder. Right? Now cylinder, what is the formula for curved surface area? Who will tell me?
Pi square h.
2 pi r h. 2 pi r h. Right? Surface area of cylinder. Harsha. Right?
Yes.
Now here you require h. So first of all, you have to find what is the height of the cylinder, right? So what is the height of the cylinder? Height of the cylinder. So how will you find it? The total height of the vessel is 13 centimeter, right? So total height minus. So what will you minus? You need the height of this hemisphere. Now what is the height of the hemisphere? Because it's a radius. So this is also 7 and this is also 7, isn't it? Because everywhere the radius is same, right? So minus radius of hemisphere. So that gives you 13 centimeter minus of 7 centimeter. So how much is it? 6 centimeter. So now you can find the inner surface area of cylinder. You can write inner here also because in the question you have to find inner curved surface area. So inner surface area of cylinder is equal to 2 pi r into h. Okay. So put the value. So 2 into 22 by 7. Radius is the same, which is the radius of hemisphere. So that is 7. Height is now 6 centimeters. So again, 7 get cancel out. 44 into 6. 6 into 4 is 24. Carry 2. 6 into 24, 264 centimeters square. Right. So you have separately found it. Now this is of the cylinder. This is of the hemisphere. So now you find inner surface area of the vessel. Right. What is this? I mean cylinder plus hemisphere. Okay. So it will be 308 centimeters square plus 264 centimeters square. So please get the answer. 8 and 4 is 12. Carry 1, 7, 572 centimeters square.
Ma'am, so in this case also we don't need to cancel the circle in between.
No, Harsha. See, there is no circle in between. You have a, because I'm drawing it, that is why it is looking like this, right? You have a hemisphere which looks like this. Then it is mounted by a cylinder. So there's no circle which is existing in the between. The figure is actually like this. This is your vessel. Because I want to separate it into parts, so I'm just showing it. So this is a hemisphere and then you have a cylinder. For drawing purpose, I'm showing it. But if you look at the vessel, it is simply looking like this. There's no circle which is existing. Understood? This is
Yes, ma'am.
this is imaginary separation. I'm just I mean this line doesn't exist there. This is for the sake of drawing. I'm drawing it just to want to separate this figure into two parts. So this is hypothetical line, not it doesn't have any existence. Fine, Amna?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, next question now. Third one. A toy is in the form of a cone of radius mounted on a hemisphere. So basically, Harsha, the toy looks like this. You have a cone which is mounted on a hemisphere. So this is the toy, right? Now where you will mark the radius, where you will mark the height. So basically for the purpose of solving the problem, we draw it like this. So we break the figure into two parts. Let's say this is the base hemisphere, right? And then you have a cone mounted on it. So let's say this is the height of the cone. So it will be meet at the center. So these lines which I'm drawing, they doesn't exist, right? In reality, there's nothing there inside
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
Yeah, okay. So a toy is in the form of a cone of radius 3.5 centimeters. So this R is given, which is 3.5 centimeter. Mounted on a hemisphere of the same radius. Obviously, the radius will remain same. The total height of the toy is 15.5. So 15.5 centimeter is the total height. That means from here to here, the base of it. Right. Find the total surface area of the toy. So what will be the total surface area of the toy? First of all, write down what will be the total surface area of the toy. So that means this will be, see, only the curved part of the cone, not the total surface area of the cone. It will be the curved surface area of the cone. Right? And plus curved surface area of the hemisphere. This will give you the total surface area of the toy, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let us separately found them. Curved surface area of the cone. What is the formula? Yeah, what is the formula for the curved surface area of the cone? That is pi r L, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Pi r L. Now you don't know L. That means this side you don't know. So L is actually h square plus r square. So first of all, you need h also, right? Okay, now h will be how much? H will be total height of the vessel minus the radius of the hemisphere, because this is also radius, isn't it? This is also r. So h will be 15.5 centimeter minus r. Is that okay? That is 15.5 centimeter minus r is how much? It is given in the question. That is 3.5 centimeter.
3.5.
So that becomes 5 minus 5, 0. Then 5 minus 3 is 2, 12 centimeter, right? So this is my head, h. So L will be under root h square plus r square. Fine, Amna?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So L will be under root h square. H is, I found, that is 12 square plus r is 3.5 whole square, right? Okay. So you have to do some calculations now. So for this is 144, that I know. Can I just remove the decimal and then solve it? So it will be 35 square and divided by 10 square, that is 100, right? Everything inside square root. So how much is 35 into 35? Please multiply. 5 into 5 is 25. Get it to. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
1225. Okay. You can do one thing to make the calculation simpler. Don't convert it into fractions. Just simply do 3.5 into 3.5. But then again, you have to take square root, isn't it? Anyway, let us solve it the way I'm doing it. So under root 144 plus 1225 divided by 100. Is that okay? Let me solve it here. So L is, now take the LCM. So it is 100. Now 144 means 14400 plus 1225, then under root, right? So this will be, L will be, if I take under root of the denominator, so I get 10 and the square root remains only in the numerator. So this is 5, then 2, then I have 6, and then I have 5 and this divided by 10. Is that okay? Yes, Hamna. Harsha, is that okay? Now,
Ma'am, can you explain again?
okay. Okay, tell me how much is the radius? Radius is 3.5 centimeter. Clear? And
Yes.
how much is h? This is 12 centimeter, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you want to find L, slant height. So slant height is from Pythagoras theorem, which is h square plus r square. Hamna, I can't hear you. Please unmute your mic.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is under root. Okay, h is 12 whole square plus 3.5 whole square, right? So
Yes.
it's better if you remove the decimal. So you write it like this. 12 square is 144 plus. So this is 35 divided by 10 whole square, isn't it? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is square root 144 plus. Now 35 into 35 is, I just did 1225. Please check. Is it 1225 or something else? Yes, 35 into 35. Is this correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 1225. Right. Now I have taken LCM. LCM is 100, so this will happen. Now this will become added. So 5 and then 2, 4 and 2, 6, 5, 150. This I'm getting divided by 100, right? Okay. So this becomes, so you take the square root of this separately. If I can write like this, 15625 and divided by under root of 100, no problem. So under root of 100 will become 10. So let us find the square root of 15625, right? So there are two ways. Either you do like this, find the square, or you do prime factorization and then make pairs. Both way you can do. Let us try both ways. So 15625, prime factorize it, 5, right? 5 into, because there's a 5 in the end. So 5 into 3, 5 into 1, then 12. 5 into 2 is 10, 25, right? Then again 5. So 5 into 6 is 30, 12. That means 5 into 2 is 10, 25, 625, right? Then 5 into 1, 5 into 2, 25, hence 5. 5 into 2 is 10, 25, 5 into 5, right? Then 5 into 5 and 5 into 5. So you make pair because you're finding square root and then take one from each. So 5 into 5 into 5, right? 5 into 5, 25, 25 into 5, 125. So the square root is 125. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So this becomes 12.5 centimeter, the slant height. Okay. Okay. Do you remember this method of finding the square, Harsha? Square root?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you can use this method also if you wish, or the factors also. So I have got slant height only. Now let us come to previous slide, 12.5. So I was finding this curved surface area of the cone, which is pi r L. Which is pi r L, right? So put everything. So 22 by 7 into r is 3.5, right? Centimeter into slant height is again 12.5 centimeter. So obviously the answer is going to have centimeter square. There are 2 centimeters. Now let us solve it. So remove all the decimals first of all. This is 35 divided by 10 and this is 125 divided by 10. So this is 7 into 1, 7 into 5, right? Then 5 into 1, 5 into 2. Then 2 into 1 and 2 into 11. So you have to multiply 11 into 125. So 125 multiplied by 11. So I have got 1375 divided by 10. So this becomes 137.5 centimeters square. So that's my curved surface area of the cone. Right? Okay, written all of you?
Come on, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Okay. Now come back to the previous one. So we have found this curved surface area of the cone. Now we have to find curved surface area of the hemisphere, right? What is the formula? I'm just writing it here. Is equal to, you can write it properly in your copy. What is the curved surface area of hemisphere? Yes,
2
come
pi
on.
r square.
2 pi r square, good. So put here, so 2 into 22 by 7 into r square means 3.5 into 3.5, right? Centimeter into centimeter. So again, remove decimal into, that is 35 by 10 into 35 by 10 and centimeter square. Again, solve it. So 7 into 1, 7 into 5, right? 5 into 1, 5 into 2, so 2 cancel out. So don't disturb this 10, just multiply 22 into 35. 2 into 5 is, sorry, 0, 7, 770 I'm getting, right? So I'm getting 770 divided by 10. So this goes, so 77 centimeters square I'm getting as the area. Please do your calculations and obtain this. Okay, Hamna, have you got it? 77 centimeters square? Okay, so once you get it, now come back here. You have to find the total surface area of the toy. So add both the things. So please write it properly. I'm just adding here. So curved surface area of the cone, which is how much I have obtained? 137.5 centimeters square. So this one I got 137.5 centimeters square, right? And the curved surface area of hemisphere, this I have got 77
70.
centimeters square. So please add them and get the answer.
I'm 214.5.
214.5, yeah, I think it's right. So 214.5 centimeters square. Always mention units. Okay, so Tuesday you have a test of quadratic equations, right? And also please try to remember these formulas. Please just go through them again. You have to memorize the formula. There's not, I mean, you have to keep them in mind, and then we will do the chapter. After the test, we will continue with this chapter, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Actually, I want to take, because all of you will be having exams after vacation. So one by one, I want to revise every chapter, and let's see like where you people are making mistakes, so that we can do some questions on that part, or we can discuss the part again. So that will give me an insight also, that will help you guys also. So because the syllabus is going on at a fine speed, I think only 5 chapters are